Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm AvidGamer. Now today is kind of like a part 2 to my 200 subscriber special finale fantastico, massive big up shout out to everyone that's been supporting my channel kind of celebration thing. That was a lot of words, but yeah, so I haven't been playing Battlefield as much as I'd like to. I don't know what it is about Battlefield 5, like some days I love it, some days it just kind of like frustrates me a little bit. Even silly little things like when you get kills, like see when your score comes up down the bottom in the middle there, right where that little skull just popped up. Just the fact that there's no background shadow box behind that like there was in Battlefield 1 and it used to highlight in red. Things like that are really starting to bother me, you know. It's just subtle little things. The fact that when I get a kill up in the kill feed there, my name's in white now instead of yellow. I really used to like the yellow, you know, and I want it back. Give me back my yellow. But you know, I do enjoy Battlefield, especially when I get on there with my mates and we have a good laugh and you know, we mess around and you know, we never take anything too seriously, you know. Well, some of us do and some of us don't. That's the difference with a few platoon members and that, you know. Some of us, we're just casual, we like to have a laugh, you know. We don't take every game like it's a life or death situation. And then other days, you know, you're on there, the games are just so intense and that, it kind of sucks you into it. And you know, before you know it, you're having like a real serious game, and you know, it's more natural that way, you know. I don't like being forced into sort of being competitive, do you know what I mean? And yeah, just basically that, like, you know, I like it to be all natural kind of thing, you know. And that's why I really like it when we get nice even teams and sort of like it's matched evenly, like sort of like the skill gap between, like, you know, you get 1 or 2 good squads on each team, and then it turns into like not a lockdown kind of fighting over the same flags kind of thing, but the games will last longer than 5-10 minutes, and you know, it'll be a struggle for one team like to get to the end, but you know, or it'll have a finale basically, you know. Someone will either lose or someone will either win, but it's a challenge, you know, and that's what I like about Battlefield. And I don't know, like, there's a few things in Battlefield 5, you know, they're just grinding on me just a little bit. Like I say, some of them are just like things that used to be in Battlefield 1, like being yellow, like in the kill feed, and like when you get your kills, it's kind of got a highlighted box behind it and it's in red instead of just plain white. Things like that, you know. So I don't know what they call it. It's like good living quality or something like that, life quality or quality of life or something like that. And I just wish there was a few extra things like that in Battlefield 5 that were in Battlefield 1. Apart from that though, you know, I'm still enjoying it. I'm just not getting the hours in, and I think the other side to that is all this Tides of War stuff. You know, I'm feeling like, you know, I've got to play certain game modes and do certain things within a certain amount of time and things like that, and it does kind of put me off from playing it a little bit. I just wish it was kind of like the old assignments, and you know, if I wanted to unlock this gun, I could just do it whenever I wanted kind of thing. And you know, I get why they're doing it, you know, it keeps the players coming back and things like that, but some of us, I think it just kind of, you know, we kind of tend to go, do you know what, I'm not going to bother. And I think there's a few of my platoon mates that are like that as well, you know. They just go, do you know what, I don't even care, it's a new gun, I'm going to save up the coins, and when it comes out, I'm just going to buy it, you know. And that's fair enough, you know. I can't always put in, like if you watch my other video today, the time into play Battlefield as much as I like to. And you know, especially like, you know, I'm trying to edit videos as well, and trying to live my life at the same time and things like that. It gets it does get a lot, you know. You're always wanting to constantly edit, you're always wanting to play, you have to play to be able to edit, and vice versa, and that. It's kind of like a little, is that a karma loop? Kind of like a little loop of some sort, and you know, you need to do a bit of both to be able to get the YouTube stuff going, and it takes a lot of time to edit. Like the video I uploaded earlier or later, depending which I upload first. I haven't even thought about that. You might be watching this before the other video that I'm even talking about. But the other video, oh Christ, I've just lost myself now. What was I trying to say? Oh right, that was it. It's only something. It's only like 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes long, and it only takes you guys like 4 minutes to watch it. But for me, you know, it takes a couple of hours to edit. It didn't take too long to record because I think I actually done it in one take today. Sometimes, you know, I like to do it freestyle, but sometimes I'll watch it back and go, oh no, that wasn't good enough, so I'll try and do it again. And then sometimes I'll just say something completely different anyway, so that's just how it goes on my channel, you know. Don't ever plan anything, you know, and be like me. But you know, so I'm just... It's a bit of a mixed bag, Battlefield 5. I really do enjoy it some days. Other days, I'm kind of a bit meh about it. And I was never really like that with Battlefield 1. I was more like it with Hardline and Battlefield 4. I used to really enjoy playing them, and I'd always play them quite regular and end up going back to them. But I wasn't as passionate about it as I was with Battlefield 1. And it kind of makes me think of, I don't know if you've watched, I think it was Teabag. I don't know if anyone else watches him on YouTube and that. He did a video, I think it was last week, a couple of weeks ago. Might have even been longer than that ago, you know, time flies, going back to my other video. And he was talking about if Battlefield 1 is better than Battlefield 5. And it's a good video, it's an interesting video to watch. It's quite entertaining as well. He's a good player and that, he gets some good kills and stuff. But just some of the things he talks about and mentions, you know, Battlefield 1, I kind of agree with him. Battlefield 1 kind of does it slightly better than Battlefield 5. And I'm just hoping that Battlefield 5 kind of still grows into this sort of role that I'm hoping that it's going to be, and kind of like what the publishers and developers have said it's going to be. You know, it's getting there, But there's a few quality of life things that I still like my kill feed being yellow, my little feed bar down the bottom there where that skull pops up. I'd like that to be highlighted with a little sort of opaque background like it was in Battlefield 5. Maybe change the font colour of the guy's name into red like it was again previously. And you know, this is how, like, you know, them people that say Battlefield 5 looks like a reskin of Battlefield 1, this is how you tell it's a totally different game from the ground up, you know, things like that. You know, it's not the same. If it was just a simple reskin, then things like that would be the same, and you know, it's not. I wish it was the same, but it's not. So this is nothing like a serious video today, just me kind of having a little rant. I wanted to do another Battlefield video and show some footage. That last clip that I was doing there, I think it was blowing up the tanks and that. I should have been talking about at the time. Like, I loved that little clip there, playing for a mate of mine, Demon Butcher. He's an awesome little player to play with. Really good person to run behind, and he'll steal a lot of your kills sometimes, you know, and you won't be left with much to do. But it is really fun playing with him and that. And it was good. We was on a little tank hunting mission. We're supporting each other in this game again. He spawns in on me in a second, and we go on a little rampage here. You only see the kills that I get, but he's picking up a few kills himself, and we're taking out. This is what I love about Battlefield 5. Games like this, it was so intense. There's stuff happening everywhere. Kind of sucks you right into it. And I just wish it was more like that, you know. And it was like it every game. At the moment, it's not quite there for me at the moment, especially since I've been playing Apex Legends quite a lot. Oh well, as much as I can do when I have the free time. That will only make sense if you watch the other video. Alright, but anyway, I've been AvidGamer. I hope you've enjoyed today's little random little video. 200 subscriber celebration. Who knows, maybe I've put some people off and they've unsubbed and I'm back down to like 199. Who knows? Anyway, I've been AvidGamer, and I'll see you next time.